It's the Refined Reseller. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. eBay is making a change to its return policy for trading cards. It all goes into effect July 29th, and I tell you all about it in this video, so check it out. eBay is making a change that will actually benefit sellers. Can you believe it? Well, it's true and it is happening. What is it? I'm going to tell you in just a second, but first please take the time to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. eBay is making a move that will give sellers greater protection in the trading card category. eBay is reducing the time a buyer has to make a return request when they claim the card is not as described. It's being done to avoid conflict between buyers and sellers, which can occur when the card's value decreases significantly over the course of the 30 days eBay offers buyers to return the card. Sellers have complained that the longer timeline of the 30-day return policy rewarded buyers who had second thoughts after the card they bought decreased in value. And here's a perfect example. Let's say a buyer bought a card for $50 hoping the value would increase to $100. Instead, it dropped in value to $25 within 15 days of it being purchased. And even though the seller had a no return policy, eBay forces the seller to accept the return because it is within the 30-day return window and the buyer gets his money back. So what eBay is doing is reducing the time a buyer has to return a trading card so the scenario I just showed you does not occur. And that change is beneficiary to the seller. So let's take a look at exactly what those changes are. Here's a slide titled eBay Money Back Guarantee Policy Changes for Trading Cards effective July 29, 2021. That's right around the corner. The first column is the seller's return policy. The middle column is the current window to request a return. And the final column is new window to request a return. So let's take a look at a seller who has no returns. Well, even though the seller has no returns, at this point right now, the buyer can request a return within 30 calendar days of receiving the trading card. July 29th, that 30-day window will decrease to 3 calendar days. That's if the seller has a no return policy. If the seller has a 14-day return policy, it used to be that the buyer had 30 calendar days to request a return. That is going to change to the actual amount of days, which is 14 calendar days. Now, if a seller has a 30-day return policy, the buyer still has 30 calendar days from receiving the item to make a return request. That is not going to change with this new policy. The buyer will still have 30 days to make that request. Same thing with 60 days. I have 60-day returns on all of my items. I am going to go and change that on all of my trading cards to a no return policy, so the buyer will only have 3 days to do a return request. But again, if you have a 60-day policy, the buyer has 60 calendar days to make the return request. So take a look at this calendar and maybe study it a little bit, and you'll understand exactly what is going to change on July the 29th. If you've been selling on eBay for quite some time, you know that in most cases, when eBay makes a change, it benefits the buyer. In this case, it is benefiting the seller. That's because there has been documented abuse of returning trading cards in the past, and eBay is trying to make that a better situation for sellers. Again, I think it's a really good move by eBay. It's going to benefit sellers who sell trading cards like myself. If you happen to sell trading cards and you have a 30 or 60-day return policy, you may want to go back and revise those listings and change it to no returns. But that does mean if a buyer makes a return request, they will have to do that within 3 days of receiving the trading card. Previously, it was 30 days, and 3 days is a much better deal for the seller. So if you've learned something from watching this video, which I hope you did, I do hope you take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. As always, this is the Refined Reseller saying, do like me, Buy low, sell high, good sourcing, good selling, and I'll see you next time.